So once you've opened Kdenlive and you're ready to begin a new project, you want to come up to File and hit New. When you do create a new project, you can change the resolution and FPS. Also, you can come down here and you can change the number of video tracks and audio tracks that will be in your project. I wouldn't worry about this for now, just leave it on 2 and 2. You can always change it later and add more, which I will show you. So again, you can choose any resolution really and any FPS up to 60 FPS, but we're just going to go with the standard HD 1080p at 25 frames per second. We'll just hit OK and we're ready to begin a project. So for the project, we're going to need various videos, music, sound effects to put into our video and edit. So what we're going to do there is over here we have our project bin. This is where we drag and drop all of our base videos and sounds. So you can either click on this button here to add clips, or you can just, as I said before, drag and drop. So I'm going to go over here and I have a video, a song and a few sound effects which I'm going to drag into the project bin and just put them there. They're going to load in, and there we go. Now once you're ready to start piecing things together, I only have one video. This I took from Pexels. It's just you can preview it up here. It's just a basic video of a drone shot, I believe, of the mountains. Quite nice. I'll leave a link in the description where you can go to Pexels. They have a lot of free to use stock footage as well as photos. So to begin, you have in your tracks here, you have video 2, video 1, audio 1 and audio 2. So video 1 and audio 1 are in the middle. And what you do is you just grab your video here and you drag over to video 1. Quite often when you record a video, let's say you record something on your phone, it will be paired with a video and an audio track. So when you drag it across, it comes as two tracks, but they are stuck together. So there we go. We can go control and use the mouse wheel to zoom in. We'll get a bit closer. And we'll just click somewhere here and we'll preview what our video looks like. So up here in the preview screen, we get that. Okay, so now we're going to add some sound. I have this song here. It's a 3-minute song off YouTube, and it is much longer than the video. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut the length of the song. So our most important tools are over here. We have the selection tool and the razor tool. We can use the razor tool to cut any video or audio. So we'll click on the razor tool, we'll come down to the end of the video, it will just snap to the end, and we'll click once. We'll go back to the selection tool, click on this side of the song, then right click, and we can extract a clip. You can either delete the clip or extract a clip. I'll show you later the difference between the two. So now if we bring it back to the start, we can play the preview. I feel like I'm losing my mind. And it shows you both the video and audio. The sound in this is actually quite loud. So what we can do is we can go over to Audio Mixer. This controls the volumes of all of the audio channels, and we want to go down to A1 because our audio is in A1, and we're just going to drag down the sound of that way down. Bring it back to the start. Okay, that's a lot better. We can also change the volume overall of the entire project with the master slide, but again you can control individual tracks with each one of these. I'm just going to drag it down a tiny bit more. Okay, good. So to simulate what a typical video will look like where the video and audio is linked, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the video and then shift click on the audio. I'm going to right click and we're going to group these clips. Now when I go to the selection tool and I move this around, both the video and the audio moves. And as you saw before, if we put it to video 2 and audio 2, again, audio will go to the second track, video will go to the second track. This changes nothing, it's just the position in the tracks. It still plays exactly the same. Except we haven't changed the audio as we did before, so we'll drag that one all the way down as well. And now it should be exactly the same. Okay, now back onto the cutting tool. So we're just going to cut at a random point now. We'll cut both the audio and the video, and we will also make a small cut here to demonstrate what the extraction tool does. So if we go back to the selection tool, click on this middle piece, right click, and remember how I said before there's the extract clip. Now if you delete the clip, like so, it will just take the clip away and leave this space here. I'm going to hit Ctrl Z and I'm going to select that again, right click and extract clip this time. Extract clip is incredibly useful because it deletes the clip and puts the video flush with the next one. Back to the select clip, if we want to make a transition, we can now move this clip around and we're going to put it on the second track. We're going to overlay it like that, and see here there is a little purple button, purple circle. We're going to press on that purple circle and this creates a wipe. What this does is it will transition from this clip to this clip. So we'll play that and see what it looks like. Okay, so what I've gone and done is I've actually stopped the recording and I've gone and got a second video to better illustrate making a cut to a second video. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to unlink the sound and the audio so we get a cleaner transition. I'm going to go in and get my second video. We'll drag and drop that one there. And we're going to put this video up on the second video track. We're going to overlay it with the first video. We'll move our sound across just so the transition is smooth. And we're going to zoom in on this overlay. So see here how there is the purple circle. When we click on the purple circle, this is going to create a wipe. And this wipe will simply make a transition from the video 1 to video 2. So zoom out a little bit. Once we're here, we're just going to click play on the preview and you'll see a transition. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world? We can speed up or slow down this fading transition by making the wipe shorter or longer. I'll make it a bit shorter to show you what that looks like. We'll just hit Ctrl Z, drag over, and again click on the purple circle, and we'll play from there. There we go. And as always, you can also just put the videos on the same track or different tracks lined up exactly. And it gives you and it flicks over. So those are the basics of cutting and transitioning to another clip. There are many other things that can be done in Kdenlive. There's in terms of effects, there's a whole list of them here, which I will go through in later videos. But one of the last things I want to show you is fade in and fade out at the end of the clips. I'll do this as an example as a fade out on the end of at the end of this music clip. So we'll go down with the cut tool and we're going to break up this clip here, break up the music clip at the end. We'll come down, hover again over the top, and now we're going to click the red circle, and here it makes that triangle, which indicates that it's going to fade out at the end, so the sound will be a lot quieter. So we'll listen to that. Please, Lord, give me a sign. And then that's how you fade something out. The same process is for the beginning. You hover over the button, click it, and the triangle will be going the opposite direction, and it will start from nothing and it will fade in. Now, for the last step, when you are happy with the editing that you have done, to render a new project, you want to go to Project, Render, and you want to send it to whatever location you want. You can change it here, send it to your desktop or any other folder you want, and then when you're ready to go, just click on Render to File. It's going to load through this, and once it's done, you'll have the finished product. Thank you for watching, and tune in for more Kdenlive tutorials.